Hello, and welcome to our session today on gamification. Our mission, dream it, play it, and learn it. Let's start by talking about what gamification is. Now, gamification implies using game-like elements such as points, scores, leaderboards, or games themselves, and all of this in order to motivate learning. You might be asking, but will it really work with 5th graders and 6th graders? And the answer is yes. You see, not only does gaming increase engagement by boosting students' motivation, but it is also quite effective in enhancing memory retention, which is crucial for language learning. Now, it also encourages collaboration, those skills that we need to teach our students from a very young age. Now, let's look at some games that are available in Dream Team in Escola Virtual. Let's go. All right, so now let's take a look at the variety of elements, game-like elements, and even games that we have available in Dream Team, both in Dream Team 5 and now with Dream Team 6. Now, if you go to Escola Virtual, you will start by accessing the interactive manual. And once you do, you are going to have the pages spread out, and on the side in the section reserved for the students, you will see the icon of games. Now, there are a number of memory games throughout the book, and we've already mentioned that these are extremely important. Now, memory games are going to allow students to reinforce the word, sound, and concept association. And also, they boost students' engagement and focus by actively involving them, which is particularly relevant to students who struggle with following instructions or with traditional learning methods. So here's an example of the family members game, memory game.
Grandparents.
I'm not sure you were
Aunt.
able to see. So there's the
Father.
sound,
Dad.
the word, and so on. So like this one, there are a number of games. Another type of game that we also have is the progress-based games. So here's one. This one specifically for the verb to have got. And the fact that these games are going to give us immediate feedback, they make learning more responsive and also for students more engaging. The fact that they can try again, they can see if they're right, they can see if they're wrong, is going to help them keep learning and keep testing their own limits. Now, this one has a nice background of an octopus, but there are several backgrounds available. So it does give students the idea that they're playing different games, which is also engaging and motivating, right? So here's the octopus one, as I was saying, but on this side over here, you will see that we have, I believe, a diver under the sea. Now, whatever the background is, with progress-based games, what we need to do is decide the best answer. So choose the correct option, blah, blah, a sister. Well, let's try a wrong one. Have he got a sister? Well, it won't move. But if I choose the correct one, it will. Have you got homework today? Great. So this sort of game, like I said, is rewarding for students because the feedback is immediate and they can see themselves progressing. Another type of game that we have available, and this one is available at the end of each unit, are the board games. Now, board games are here. And the very best feature of them, in my opinion, is that you can choose just one unit to focus on, or you can select how many units you want to involve. So in this case, for example, I'm just going to focus on the material for Unit 2. Then I can choose how many teams will be played. So I can divide my class into different teams, 1, 2, 3, 4. Select a name for the team. I'll keep it simple, this one. I'll just name them Team A and Team B. And really interesting feature is that we can decide how much time students will have to reply to the question. Now, once the game is set, you can roll the dice and the counter moves. And on the screen, you will be able to see the picture with a question. In this case, it's a picture with a question. So label the picture. Is it a vet? Is it a mechanic? Is it an engineer? Let's choose the vet. And so on and so forth. And now it would be students B turn to play. The main advantage of board games is that it allows students to go at their own pace. But let us not forget that the variety of questions that we have available here is going to be pretty important for supporting students with different learning preferences. Right, so for example, here we have a translation, say it in English, by, which is it? Father, okay? So the use of collaboration, the use of interaction with the game, the fact that students are able to move at their own pace, all of these elements combined are going to make learning more meaningful and more engaging, which is basically what we want. Now, there's a really nice, interesting feature with Dream Team 6, which is a new style of game. Now, at the beginning of each unit, and again, this is going to be available through the interactive book in Escola Virtual, you will see an image. Well, this one example here is for Unit 5, Holiday Time, where you will see that the students have a number of little activities. In this case, they've got 5 activities. These activities will range from video to audio to images. They have the trailers of films. Well, they're always related to those first 2 pages that you have on the book that are going to introduce the unit. And you will see here that you've got the stars as well. Now, these stars will give students a sense of achievement, progress that has been made. So I'm just going to go for a few of them here. So in this case, the students had watched the trailer and they need to answer a couple of questions. Now, where are Ian and Barley Lightfoot going? Well, let's try New York. Well, got it right. Second question, I will have to complete the spaces. In this case, with the be going to, or with the comparatives, or with any other topic. In this case, it's the pronouns as well. So what I'm going to do is an assessment of what the students already know and what the students don't know. So, and you can see that a little star has been placed there to engage and motivate the students' progress. The use of videos and audio promotes a multimodal approach, which is something that is extremely relevant when we're dealing with children, well, students in general, but particularly children, because it's a way of making them feel more interested in the material that we're presenting. Here we would have an audio, and then again, we would have to choose the answer. In this case, I didn't choose the correct answer, but I am given the chance of choosing another one. Well, still not the right one. And now that I got the right one, I can move on. So, let's move on. Now, wasn't that a wide variety of games available? So, to sum up, games and game-like activities promote active learning. They help our students. Memory games particularly reinforce word, sound, concept associations, and they're going to boost focus and engagement. When we talk about progress-based games, these provide immediate feedback and engage in learning because they're a rewarding activity. And finally, Board games encourage peer interaction and collaboration while also allowing students to go at their own pace. Now, for some tips and tricks if you want to use gaming in your classes. Number 1, clear goals. It's essential new students understand what we're doing and why we're doing it. Then, obviously, it's important to have teamwork, but that balance between mixing solo work and teamwork is actually what's going to make gaming come alive in your lessons and in help with learning. Add a little bit of competition every now and then. Yes, collaboration is excellent, but we also know that competition is going to help some students achieve better results. And why not use it as formative assessment? It's a good idea, and it might be a more interesting way to help some students. And then, one of the best things with gaming, try again. If the student doesn't do as well as he wants to, or even if he does, there's always a chance for improvement. So keep on playing and have fun. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you soon.